After the tragic and unfortunate news that Rhea Ripley has to vacate the Women's World Championship, here are some options for the interim Women's World Champion until she gets back. Now, the first option that comes to mind is, of course, Liv Morgan, because as we know, Liv Morgan was going to face Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship before the whole Rhea Ripley injury, and obviously, Liv Morgan's attack was what inevitably caused Rhea Ripley's injury that she had to drop the title for. Now, of course, Liv Morgan is now playing into this story and has become a full-blown heel, despite the fact that she was supposed to be the babyface in this feud. So Liv Morgan has embraced the heel role, and obviously I think she's probably going to be one of the top candidates to take the Women's World Championship until Rhea gets back. Because as we all know, Rhea and Liv were tag team partners until Rhea betrayed Liv and put Liv Morgan on the shelf. Liv returned at the Royal Rumble seeking revenge on Rhea Ripley, and obviously we all know this was all supposed to be a storyline, and Liv Morgan was just supposed to have her match versus Rhea Ripley, probably still lose, but as we know now, she's going to play into the heel role. She pulled out the whole eye for an eye thing, and seriously, Liv Morgan is an option, although she isn't my main option for her. Now, obviously, if this happened prior to WrestleMania, then we would have had a new Women's World Champion, as Becky Lynch would have taken it. However, we all did find out recently that Becky Lynch is going to be taking some time away from WWE, as I believe Seth Rollins is also, to go home and take some long, well-deserved time off. So yeah, I wouldn't get your hopes up too much that the man Becky Lynch will be the next Women's World Champion until Rhea Ripley gets back. I do believe she's going to opt to stay on her time off with her husband Seth Rollins. Now, given the fact that they are going to crown a Women's World Champion next week on Raw, I'm just not sure if SmackDown superstars are going to be involved in this. However, if SmackDown superstars are involved, I would love to see Bianca Belair get in that mix because she deserves it. She is one of the best wrestlers in the business, personally one of my favorites, and yeah, I'd love to see Bianca Belair back into the World Championship category. Now, if we're talking about putting the belt on somebody rising and up and coming, Jade Cargill is definitely an option. She was the Women's World Champion in AEW. I'm just not sure what the title she had was called, but I believe it was their main title for the women's division. So yeah, Jade Cargill has experience holding a belt before. I honestly believe she's gotten a lot better in the ring than a lot of people saw when she first came to the company. She's still doing some squash matches and obviously still partaking in a lot of tag matches where she doesn't have to do most of the work, but in her limited time in the ring, she has looked great. I'm not sure if WWE is ready to pull the trigger on her to be the world champion yet. I think it would be a little bit early, but inevitably we do want to see Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill after Jade reaches her maximum potential as a superstar. But right now, I would still say no on Jade. I think she's great. I think she's going to be even better. But let's just put the brakes on for a little bit before we give her the world championship. And honestly, if there are going to be SmackDown superstars involved, I think we should explore the option of having Io Sky be the world champion. Now, obviously, she doesn't have a connection with Rhea Ripley, but I would really like to capitalize on the fact that Io Sky should not be like a Kofi Kingston, where they get one big run at the top and then all the rest of their careers are in tag teams and mid-cards. No, I want to see Io Sky be a world champion several times in her career. I think she's a phenomenal wrestler. She's great, and I honestly really liked her title reign. So yeah, obviously there is no connection with her and Rhea Ripley, at least right now, but they were both the main champions at the time. So yeah, maybe we move Io Sky to Raw, make her the Women's World Championship. Could be a lot of fun, but like I said, I just don't think SmackDown stars are going to be involved. I think it's going to be somebody on Raw, and honestly, I truly believe it's going to be the irresistible force, Nia Jax. Seriously, Nia Jax, since returning to WWE, has been doing the best work of her career. She's looked a lot better in the ring, she's more charismatic on the mic, and honestly, I think fans have really started to realize how much work she put into her WWE return and trying to put out the best product she possibly can. Now, Nia hits both qualifications of being a champion before, so this is not something new to her, and also having a connection with Rhea Ripley. So seriously, I think Nia Jax should be the person to win this Women's World Championship until Rhea Ripley gets back, and you could book another good match between the two, because honestly, I thought their first match was very good. You could have Nia pretty much squash everybody in her path and just hold that title hostage until Rhea gets back, and make her have some good matches along the lines with people like Bianca Belair, maybe if Bianca comes back to Raw or Nia moves to SmackDown, or you could have her have a good match against someone like Liv Morgan and really keep that title on a stronghold. But when Rhea Ripley gets back, that pop is going to be insane. She did say, I believe, a few months, so hopefully she'll be back before the end of the year. We don't have to push this until like Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. So maybe like a Survivor Series or a SummerSlam, we could see Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax again. It was a good match, like I said. And most importantly, it'll allow Rhea Ripley to come back as a babyface, which we all want to see because she's already beloved by the crowd. She was a 50-50 person where she acts like a heel, but everybody loves her like a babyface. So yeah, I think you do need to have a heel take the title. So Nia Jax and Liv Morgan are two top options. But yes, when Rhea Ripley gets back, I expect the Judgment Day to be gone, so her heel tactics may be gone. She'll come back as a babyface to one of the biggest pops. Hopefully we do Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax at SummerSlam, and Rhea could regain her title there. So this is me trying to make the best of a worse situation by giving an opportunity to those who wouldn't have had the chance at a world title while Rhea Ripley held it. But once again, I really wish Rhea Ripley the best and most speedy recovery she can have, and I can't wait to see her back in the ring. So my pick is going to be Nia Jax. Close second, Liv Morgan. I think most people probably go Liv Morgan on this one. But let me know who you guys think should win the world title in Rhea Ripley's absence in the comments below. I'm the Wrestling Truth, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.